secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, all right? So today, what we're gonna be doing is making a 6'4" slashing playmaker build. But before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like on the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course, subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into this video, okay? So, what we're gonna be looking at is a 6'4", 215 pound, 6'10" max wingspan build. This is a build that I was trying to tailor after prime Russell Westbrook, okay? So I wanted to see if I could make a build that was, you know, a little bit quicker than my 6'8" slasher, 99 driving dunk slasher, and have one that's a little smaller, but can still do some other things. So as you're gonna see, I went 84 on the close shot. That is just basically getting my paint prodigy on silver. And then I have a 90 driving layup. As you know, that 90 driving layup will give me physical finisher on gold, which I can max +2 to get to legend. And then I can also use 3 cap breakers here if you wanted to get layup mix master on gold, so you can max +2 that to legend. Also, that is a really good one to have. It's just layup mix master, physical finisher, that combination together going to the basket allows you to half bar, slightly late layups, and that is clutch, okay? Now, you have an 89 driving dunk, but this is when things get really, really cool. You only need 4 cap breakers. That's all, you heard that correctly. Just 4 cap breakers would get you to a 99 driving dunk. So you'll have a 99 driving dunk with a 93 driving layup. Like, that basically allows you to finish at the basket at will, okay? Now, when it comes to the shooting, I wanted to give us enough shooting to where, you know, we can shoot the ball obviously in the mid-range three-pointer, but understand this is a slashing playmaker. So we're going 80 on the mid-range, 75 on the 3-ball with a 90 free throw. I think it's very important to have a high free throw, because how frequently you'll be going to the basket, expect to get fouled a lot. Especially because I feel like physical finisher when on legend, you just get a lot of foul calls, okay? Which again is great, because remember we used to have whistle, that badge, and obviously that was taken away, but I feel like that badge definitely is mixed in with physical finisher, because I'm starting to realize I get a lot of foul calls when I go to the basket, okay? Now, when it comes to the playmaking side, we're 88 on the pass accuracy. You could use some cap breakers here to get up to whatever you want, so keep that in mind. 90 ball handle. One thing I would definitely do is use either 2 cap breakers to get to 92 or use 5 cap breakers to get to 95. It really depends on the dribble animations that you're trying to get. Me personally, 92 is going to get me everything that I want, so I will just use 2 cap breakers here to get to 92. But you do have the availability to get to that 95 if you are somebody that still likes the Steve Francis, okay? So keep that in mind. 86 speed with ball. Max +2 this to get the lightning launch on legend if you wanted to, but regardless, you will have lightning launch on gold. And then of course, as usual, on the defensive side, this is where the cap breakers can get very insane. So you will use 5 cap breakers here, and that'll get you all the way up to an 85 perimeter defense. So that would give you challenger silver, on-ball menace on silver. That would give you pick dodger on silver. That would give you off-ball pests on gold. And then you can max +1 or 2 that to get those on gold and Hall of Fame badges if you wanted to. Same thing here. You'll be able to get your steal all the way up to a 79. With that 79 will give you glove on silver and interceptor on silver. So now you will have the defense that you would need. Same thing here. Just 2 cap breakers here will get you to a 3 cap breakers here will get you to a 68 block, which again will give you the high flying denier on bronze. So you will have that availability. Remember, you have a max wingspan, so that's going to be pretty critical to be able to have that. And then on the rebounding side, you have an 80 defensive rebound. Remember, I try to tailor this after Russell Westbrook. Now, the 80 defensive rebound will give you rebound chaser on silver and box out on beast on silver with a 72 offensive rebound. Again, you can max +1 to get the rebound chaser on gold. Is this something that is a must-have? No. If you know, obviously, if you don't really care for the rebounding, you can take this all the way down. I mean, you know, again, we playing random rec and playing a lot of rec. Will you get a lot of rebound opportunities? No, but it is pretty dope to have that ability. So just keep that in mind. And then, of course, on the physicals, we have the 86 speed, the 85 agility. The 75 strength is big because that gives you the physical finisher on gold, like I said, and that makes it easier to max +2 at the legend. You get the strong handles also on gold, and then of course the vert. You need that 90 vert because you will have a 99 driving dunk, and if you look at posterizer, you need to have that 99 driving dunk. The other cool thing about this build is that it allows me to be able to get the small man contact dunks. I haven't made a build short enough to get those type of contact dunks, so I'm definitely interested in seeing what that's all about. But again, this is really fun build. Obviously, there's a lot of different options that you can have, but I feel like the layup, lethal layup, or blur, or poster machine might be the best ones. Just depends on how you want to, you want to tweak this. But poster machine is actually pretty toxic. But then the other side of it could be, well, I already have a 99 driving dunk. I don't really need poster machine. Maybe you want to get blur because they enhance the ability to drive by defenders, making it easier to get to the rim. So that's another good opportunity there. So again, it's really up to you. Just got to keep that in mind. And then you can make the custom takeovers, which will give you some really, and again, this could be something to enhance like your ball handling speed with ball, because you have that. If you can get 99 speed with ball, 99 ball handle, then all of a sudden this build becomes even more toxic. So just keep that in mind, right? And then of course, here you have it, my nephews and nieces, a really fun build through and through. An aerial playmaker, Ja Morant, Derrick Rose, 16-17, Damian Lillard. It's not going to give you shades of Russell Westbrook because the perimeter defense isn't high enough, so just keep that in mind. But regardless, this is a Russell Westbrook build, especially once we add the cap breakers, okay? But now let's go ahead and take a look at the cap breakers. Let's visually see this, and then I'm going to get y'all out of here. So here we have it right here. Let's do this. And one more time here, boom. All right, so, okay, I went to appearance. Let's go to attributes. So like I said, you see right here, 89, 3, 3, 2, and 2. That gives you 99, which I think is actually pretty crazy because this right here total is 10, and that gives you 99. So you will get that 99 driving dunk, which is 4 cap breakers. So you see that. And then if you come down here, you can get up to a 93. No, I'm sorry, 94 on the pass accuracy if you want to do that. Again, that 92, use it to 2 to 5 cap breakers here if you wanted to. And then like I said, 4, 4, 3, 3, and 3, that's 85. 9, 8, 6, 5, and 5, that gives you 79. And then 45, 12, 9, and 5 gives you 71. All you need is a 68, but you do need to use all 3 cap breakers here. So you have choices here depending on what you want and what you desire. Me, I'm not really caring for the block, so I'm not worrying about that, nor really the steal, to be honest with you. Like, I'm cool with trying to get the perimeter defense, but that's pretty much it that I will go with. So if me personally, I will go 5 here, and then I will go right here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 9. And then I'll come down here, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, 14, because I give me that 93. So it gives me 2 cap breakers left, and then I will come here and get that 91 here. So that will be my 16. And the cool thing about going 91, that would give you bell out on silver now. So there's just a lot of little things here and there that you could do. And then again, I could upgrade my steal and all that type of stuff later. But, as a 6'4" undersized guard, like what I'm really worried about, especially when you're playing rec or pro-am and stuff, like, like the guard, you're not trying to play defense anyway. Like, you're just trying to be in front of them. The really big part of it is you have a lockdown to do it for you. If you're doing random rec, it's still the same thing. It's like, yeah, you're gonna be playing against the PG, but like where the expectation is for the point guard to be like an offensive juggernaut. Like, a lot of the scoring comes from your point guard. So you want to be able to take care of that and be able to facilitate if you get those teammates that are like, you don't pass the ball enough. So you want to have that too. So, but yeah, man, I think this is going to be this is crazy build, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section. Is this build a W? Is it an L? Other than that, this your favorite old head, Uncle Jimmy. I'll be back really soon with the banger, man. When I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.